let's pour it. Perfect. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Janae and this is Janai's Kitchen. One of my subscribers has requested a detailed breakdown for smoothies. For the purpose of today's video, I'm going to be making 2 fruit smoothies. One will be made with frozen fruit and the other will be made with fresh fruit. So I'm gonna start with my favorite type of smoothie, which is a frozen fruit smoothie. So when I go grocery shopping, I pick up a few bags of frozen fruit. This one has strawberries, peaches, and bananas. I'm gonna be making personal smoothies. So the ratio is gonna be 1 to 2, about 1 part liquid to 2 parts fruit. So I'm going in with almond milk. This is 1 cup of almond milk. So for your liquids, you can use water, juice, a dairy, or a non-dairy liquid. Next, I like to add in juice as well. So I'm adding in 1 cup of almond milk and then half a cup of juice. This is apple juice. Now, I'm using apple juice because I'm not going to use a sweetener. The apple juice is going to help to sweeten up this smoothie. So I did 1.5 cups of liquid. Next, I'm going in with my frozen fruit. I mentioned earlier that it's 2 cups of fruit. And for some fiber, I'm going to add in oats. This is about 1/4 cup of oats. Completely optional, you do not have to do that. And then you blend. All right, let's pour it. Perfect. Let's do a quick recap before I move on to the next smoothie. My favorite type of smoothie is one made with frozen fruit, simply because the frozen fruit is going to act as a thickener to the smoothie. That means I don't have to add yogurt. I don't always like yogurt in my smoothie. The juice that I put in there also acts as a natural sweetener, so then I don't have to add an additional sweetener. So this is the way that I like to make my smoothies. Please check the description box and I will have a detailed breakdown on how to make this smoothie. All right, you guys, I'm back. Next, I'll be showing you how I make my smoothie with fresh fruit. All right, guys, I'm starting with my liquid. I'm using 1 cup of almond milk. Remember, you can really use any liquid of your choice: water, a dairy milk, a non-dairy milk, or juice. Next, I'll be adding in my fruit. This is about 2 cups of fresh fruit. I have some blueberries and strawberries. All right. To thicken it up and to add some protein, I'm adding in about 1/2 cup of yogurt. This is just Greek yogurt. And then because my fruit is not frozen, I'm going to add in a little bit of ice. I try not to add too much ice because it does kind of make the smoothie a little bit watery, and I don't like that. I'm gonna blend it first, and then I'll throw in some peanut butter powder. All right, so I'm gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. it's done. Let's pour it. So as you can see, this one comes out a little bit more watery, more liquidy. So if you don't mind that. So this tastes great, but consistency wise, my preference is the frozen fruit smoothie, simply because the frozen fruit, as I mentioned earlier, helps to thicken up the smoothie. But you can try it both ways and see which one works best for you. So this method is perfect if you want to use up your fresh fruit and avoid wasting it. I would give this one a try. All right, so before I go, let's talk add-ins. For fiber, I like to add in oats. For sweeteners, I like to use things like honey or agave nectar, dates, and juice. You can use apple juice or pineapple juice. For some additional protein, I like to add in peanut butter. You can use regular peanut butter spread or peanut butter powder. And then I also like to add in cinnamon just for an added element of flavor. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. If you like what you saw, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check the description box for a detailed list of instructions and ingredients. I love hearing from you guys, and there are multiple ways that you can connect with me. You can leave me a comment, head over to the community tab where you'll find behind the scenes photos of what's coming up on the channel, or you can send me an email at janaiskitchen@gmail.com. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.